Excuse me, Sonny. Do you know where I can find some booty?
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright, I'm gonna record it. This is the case, you know. Is that okay with you, babies?
Yeah.
Alright. So when I was younger, I was bored. I was a bored little kid living out there in Kerman, you know, a small town close to Fresno, California. You know, just bored as hell. See, when I was a little kid, I also carried like BB guns, and I had baseball cards and shit. But there's my next friend or neighbor, you know, it was like they're far off. They're like way far away. In order to go to your friend's house, that was pretty much a long ass time. Kitties, calm down. Our cats. All right. Anyway, I just hit record. And I'm going to tell a little story. All right, about gun control and all that. It depends on the mentality of the kid, I guess. You know. All right, so there I am with my gun, with my little rifle. Yes, with a scope. You have to train with something, right? All right, so you got a little funny looking kid. I was known for wearing this Bugs Bunny shirt. Tells you my genre. And you already know what a Bugs Bunny is, right? Bugs Bunny is a character from Merry Melodies, or you guys call it Looney Tunes. All right, so. And this is a true story. It only sounds funny because it just sounds fucking funny. It's just a funny situation. Alright, so I was up there in the countryside. We lived on a street called Trinity. A small little street. And of course, the crossroads. We were close to Zaki Farms, and we lived right there where this Sun Maiden, Raisins, you know, you heard it through the grapevine song. The Sun Maidens. Calm down, kiddies. All right. Sun Maidens. And, like, as a kid, I used to run around, count trays, and pretend I was, like, you know, I was pretty much working. My mom would get, like, a check for what I did, but she was supposed to be doing it, but I did the work because I was just counting trays and shit. It's simple. Just go around, count trays. That's it. Anyway. But on my downtime, I wanted to be a little scout, you know, like a little scout. Sniper. Calm down, kitties. My cat's just crazy right now. And anyway, so doing what I was doing out of boredom, I was on these crates. There are these big ass crates. Why is my phone like this? Goddamn. There's these crates, and I'm on top of the crates. And I'm looking through the scope, trying to find anything I could pluck off, like a crow or something. I know it sounds bad, but keep in mind, there's not a lot of shit to do. And we didn't have, like, these kind of phones and stuff back then. Hell, we had a radio, but we had a thing called batteries. And, of course, you know, electricity will run high. It was, you know. The best thing about that area, though, we did have good, clean-ass water. Like, it tasted clean. You could drink it out of the reservoir, huh, babies?
Yes, you could.
Yep, since my baby, she was known for being in the Clovis areas, and I was in Kerman most of the time. And even though I was born in Hollywood, or not Hollywood, Northridge, which is close to North Hollywood, I was raised a little bit out there in the country. I went to elementary school and everything out there. That tells my age about that time. And I think I was like 9 years old, 8 years old. Either way, I had the same, it's kind of hard to tell because I had the same goddamn Bugs Bunny shirt. And within 3 years of each year of class photo, I had the same goddamn shirt on. Alright, so you see this little skinny, buck-tooth, funny-looking little kid, clumsy as hell, dorky as hell, right? But also now he's in the country, so he's also a little kid running around like he's a little scout sniper wannabe, you know? We just finished watching Rambo because freaking, I think Batman just finished. And, of course, you know, just felt like going outside, just climbing on crates, seeing what I could find in a scope. Of course, I didn't even put put the ammunition in it yet because I wasn't ready for that. I was just going, I was a weirdo. I thought it was kind of cool to like kiss your round before you use it. My dad he didn't care at the time. He was like, I think he was either working at like I don't know, he was off doing his thing. He didn't really talk much. My mom was, she was busy too, I guess. Anyway, and my sisters, they're probably over there at their friends or somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure exactly. I would just know that I was just a little kid running around on crates at this very moment, at the very time. And I seen some funny shit because I was looking across the street at a different neighbor's house, which is, okay, the way the blocks are simulated. In order to get to your friend's house, my friend's house were miles away. But they'll be like, every so often, there'll be like, a little shack, and like a little house, like just like ours. But again, a long gap of fields, and then boom. And a long gap of fields, another freaking house. That's just the way it was. And then the street, and then tractors going off, and, all that shit. There's no helicopters that are going to go down. I mean, there's probably helicopters, but they're too busy to be in, like, our area. I mean, there'll be one of those planes that just drop off that powdered crap that we, I forget what it's called. What was it? Pesticide? That we're surrounded by all the time? Yeah, pesticide. But it was still safe. I mean, I didn't really, really care. But I seen this cat getting chased by a dog. And the only thing I thought was funny is I know the neighbor's cat was known for punking big ass dogs. It just, for some reason, it's kind of like when you see a dog chase a black bear. Yeah, I know. Or like this time a cat was running away from a dog, which would sound like, yeah, that makes sense to you. But to me, it's like, wait a minute, that cat's not afraid of that dog. Apparently the cat had something in mind. The cat, see, back then in this country area, we could hear cars coming from a mile away. Like, we knew somebody was coming because we heard the car's noise. I mean, sometimes we get lucky and know what car it is. Like, I could tell my mom's car's coming or my dad's truck's coming by the sound. It's just one of those weird things. You have to be like a country, like a farm boy or a farm girl to understand that. I'm on top of these crates. I'm looking through a scope, and I see, again, I'm not that close to it, because if you're looking through a scope, you don't have to be that close. But I'm looking through a scope, and I see this damn mischievous fucking cat, my neighbor's cat, time it just right where it crossed the freaking street, and that dog was in a position of just smack. That's it. All you see is this Mack truck, clack. That was it. No whimper, no nothing. The dog probably went peaceful. Even there's no such thing as a beautiful death. It might look beautiful when you're dead, but I'm pretty sure it was painful or something. I don't know. It just looks horrible. So now, can you imagine a little kid, scrawny little kid, jumping off these boxes with a BB gun or a rifle? I'm just going to use a BB gun. I'll just say BB gun so the kid, adults won't be all like, oh my God, because kid, back then, even if it was a 22, I'm just going to say it was a BB gun. With a BB gun on the back of my, back. And then the truck didn't stop because, well, the truck was on time. It had to be on time. It can't just stop for every fucking thing it hit, Like, a snail got ran over. We can't, I'm not trying to sound heartless. It's just that's the way it was. But you could picture this little scrawny ass kid with a Bugs Bunny shirt with a BB gun in his hand, start picking at it, like, poking at a dead dog, a dead like pit bull or something, and like, yep, he did. My wife, I don't know why, when I first told her this story, she was laughing her butt off. It was like, but little kid buck tooth, yeah, he did, little farm boy. I mean, come on, like, I know it sounds fucked up, but it's like, God. And that cat, I swear, that cat looked like he had everything planned. Because the neighbor came out to, like, my dog, or in Spanish, mi perito, mi perito. They all looked at me, right? And I was just like, I didn't know what to say. But they see my ass with a rifle right next to their dead dog. And the cat's like looking at me like, yeah, he did it. And, I was like, no, hell no. So a witness became a fucking suspect at that very moment. So I don't know what to make of that. I don't know. What do I do? So that was just a weird fucking predicament. All right. After this story, I just want to ask a question. All right. I know this is YouTube. I want to put this on YouTube. Maybe even Facebook. All right. But I noticed something that most blind people, blind, when I say blind, I mean you can't use your eyes. You can hear perfectly. You can smell perfectly. Better than most. You can smell better and hear better and know people better than everybody else. But I asked my wife, like, baby, is it just me or most people that are blind have way better perception than everybody else? And the sad, ironic part too, and we both agree, right?
Yeah.
Is that they are beautiful people. I don't just mean like they'll probably go, yeah, we're all beautiful. No. Yes, beautiful on the inside and also outside. Like, if you're to imagine what you guys look like, think of the most perfect fucking shaped people. Like, when I'm not talking about like a nasty way. I'm talking about like beautiful. Like, I don't know how. Oh God, that's kind of like to explain to what blind people look like is to explain what an angel looks like to a blind person. Like, you know what I mean? Like a majestic being. You know, like I'm like look some most of the singers. I hope you guys could prove me wrong. Look at every singer, or blind singers, the people that are blind in your life that you came across, people that know you and tell you, could say, "Hey, what's up?" and say your name, while everybody else avoids the shit out of you, right? Don't even notice you, and they know your name. It's like, wait a minute, how does this blind person know my name? Well, they know you're fragrant of smell, like, which is like say if you wear cool water or something like that, right? Even for women, I mean, the women they'll probably notice like, what, the handsome guy, blah blah blah. And you always see the romantic stuff like the on YouTube where a blind gentleman is like saying hi to his wife before his wife's trying to sneak up on him, right? How do you do that? And he's like, yeah, and then you see him like, admiring her deodorant or her cologne or perfume. Sorry, I almost said cologne. But these people are wonderful. They're just wonderful in and out. I notice that. And they're always a reminder of how good mankind, how good we have it, and how much we take our privileges for granted. Alright, so I just want to end with that. Alright, thank you for listening if you viewed. And my wife says, well, she's probably just nodding off because it is kind of late. Alright, love you guys. Later. Turn this off. It's one of these new phones.
I'm just a happy camper.